Tubi. What a strange and wonderful platform. But remember, kids, nothing in this world is for free. Streaming may be free, yes, but the price you'll pay is spending countless hours searching through horrible titles to find something watchable. So I have dedicated myself to searching the dark, dank corners of Tubi to find the treasure lying beneath the trash heap of so many horrible movies. Let's navigate this theatrical minefield together and take a look at 5 horror movies that do not suck.
Nice!
Number 5, The Belco Experiment.
I'm saying that we need to discuss all our options.
Well, we understand, but we are not going to entertain the option of killing people.
What do you got, a mouse in your pocket there, Melt?
Released in 2016 with a runtime of 1 hour and 29 minutes, this movie is rated R and has 54% on Rotten Tomatoes. This movie kicks off in Colombia with employees of Belco Industries showing up to work. Unknown security guards are seen sending the local staff home for the day. Also, the employees are informed that there are tracking devices implanted in their skulls to combat the chance of kidnapping. That's super. This must be a wonderful company to work for. The Belco Experiment doesn't take long to turn dark as an eerie voice comes over the PA system with horrible instructions for the staff. These instructions involve murder, and the staff laugh it off as a sick prank. However, the opposite is true, and murder seems to be the true intention of the voice. Next, the voice gives the ultimate ultimatum: kill 30 of your own or we will kill 60. The staff splinter off in 2 groups. Group 1 is the pacifists who will find a way to survive without taking human life, and Group 2 who will follow the voice's commands implicitly. As the title suggests, this is one big macabre social experiment that breaks past the edge of sanity. Sit back and buckle up, this ride is intense. Many of us work in an office environment with several coworkers, and this movie breeds an idea into our own brains. That idea being, what would I do in this situation?
Number 4, 31.
I'm not crazy, I'm in control. I'm not crazy, I'm in control. I'm not crazy, I'm in control. I'm not crazy, I'm in control.
Released in 2016 with a runtime of 1 hour and 44 minutes, this one is rated R, 47% on Rotten Tomatoes. This film is from the mind of Rob Zombie and might be one of his lesser-known titles. Brought to life through crowdfunding and compared by Zombie himself to The Devil's Rejects. Took me a while to hit the play button on this one, but after watching it, I wasn't disappointed. During Halloween of 1976, a group of carnies are taken prisoner and end up in a maze-like set of rooms. Here they battle for survival against the heads. The heads all have their own persona and are some true wicked clowns. We have Sickhead, Psychohead, Schizohead, Deathhead, and Sexhead. What does everybody want? As the carnies start to get the upper hand, the aristocrat, the one pulling all the strings, sends in the big gun, Doomhead. He is the final head, like climbing to the top of the Mortal Kombat tower. Can the carnies make it through this gauntlet, or will Doomhead do his best guru impersonation and send them to the nether realm?
Number 3, Ginger Snaps.
Let's get out of here.
Released in 2000, this movie is 1 hour and 48 minutes long and has an 18+ rating, 90% on Rotten Tomatoes. This movie stars Emily Perkins and Catherine Isabelle, who we brought up in a previous video for starring in American Mary. If you haven't seen that video, go check it out. Bridget, played by Perkins, and Ginger, played by Isabelle, are 2 teenage sisters living in Bailey Downs. The 2 sisters have a fascination with death and make a pact to leave the suburbs together or die by the age of 16. This movie is a relatable coming-of-age story that has a gothic flair. Back to the story, Ginger is bitten by a strange creature while walking with her sister. This creature is then run over by the local drug dealer. Those guys are always running into things. Ginger starts having a transformation and becoming very aggressive. Soon it becomes obvious that the creature that attacked Ginger was in fact a werewolf. This movie is a commentary on growing up. Transforming into a werewolf is portrayed in a similar way as going through puberty. So bear in mind this movie delves into all those aspects. As the movie unfolds, we follow Ginger on a downward spiral as the effects of changing take her over. Can she resist, or will animal instinct take over? This movie is an absolute classic. Sure, it's a great monster flick, but the storytelling and acting performances set it apart from a lot of its contemporaries. What do you think? Is this movie just as good today as it was over 20 years ago? Let me know in the comments.
Number 2, Ginger Snaps 2, Unleashed.
Hey, sleepyhead. It's time. We really need to talk.
Released in 2004 with a runtime of 1 hour and 34 minutes, this movie is rated R, 88% on Rotten Tomatoes. This one picks up where the original left off, focusing on Bridget, who we learn is also infected with the same virus that changed her sister Ginger into a werewolf. She injects herself with monk's hood, or wolfsbane, and basically becomes a human guinea pig, recording her results and testing her healing capabilities. Soon, she senses a male werewolf is in the area, and it's stalking her. After taking a second dose of monk's hood, she leaves her house and passes out in the snow, later waking up in a rehab center. While at the center, she tries to escape unsuccessfully and notices the transformation becoming more profound as her healing capabilities become enhanced. Bridget makes friends at the clinic with a girl named Ghost. Ghost figures out what is going on with Bridget and becomes fixated on lycanthropy and wants to know everything about it. They team up as the male werewolf tracks down Bridget. Bridget is injured as she fights the other werewolf but heals almost immediately. Can Bridget win the battle against the other werewolf? Can she rid herself of this horrible curse that also transformed her sister? Or is it too late? Ginger Snaps 2 is a perfect sequel to the original and has a twist at the end sure to entertain.
Number 1, The Endless.
This film, dropped in 2017, has a runtime of 1 hour and 52 minutes and comes with a TVMA rating, 92% on Rotten Tomatoes. Brothers Justin and Aaron Smith receive a video from Camp Arcadia, a group they used to belong to when they were children. However, after watching, they realize that they have very different opinions of this group and what took place during their childhood. Aaron has fond memories of this peace-loving commune, while Justin, on the other hand, believes Camp Arcadia to be a UFO death cult. Fed up with the way their lives have been going since leaving the camp, unable to make friends or find employment, the siblings decide to go back to the camp for one day to see if it can kickstart a change. Traveling to the camp for the first time in 10 years, the brothers are surprised when they meet the inhabitants. They notice none of the members have seemed to age at all. 2 female camp members take a liking to the boys and they participate in activities. Getting back into the swing of things, Aaron, who is enjoying his stay, pleads with Justin to stay for one more day. Weird occurrences start to take place, things that just don't seem to make any logical sense. This movie is a trip and doesn't let up. One strange phenomenon is being able to see 2 moons at the camp. The followers say this brings truth, while 3 moons would mark the ascension. As Aaron gets more involved with the community and the strange happenings, Justin realizes something here just isn't right. After a fight between the brothers, Justin tries to leave but his car will not start, so he travels to try and find help. On his journey, we find out the truth about this strange land. The Endless has stunning visuals, everything from the multiple moons to time loops and much more. I glossed over most of the details, So if you haven't seen this one, do yourself a favor and check out this unique, highly rated film. There you have it, 5 Tubi treasures you can stream for free right now. So what are you waiting for? Go check these titles out. If you enjoyed this video, check out my other content and think about hitting that subscribe button.